To install the Aerocatch latches here, I went underneath and used the holes as a guiding point since they lined up with the supports already, and drilled in from the bottom and then from the top, and then made that hole a bit bigger until that bolt went all the way through, and just double checked that everything lined up. And then once everything lined up, we got everything kind of cleaned up and started to make the holes a bit bigger. And then it was time to get the Dremel and use the bottom brackets to make a stencil. And I used that stencil to go ahead and cut out a hole in the shape of these Aerocatch latches. I cut them a bit short and small at first. That way I didn't have to overcut, because once you cut, you can't uncut. And then once the latches were in and test fit, I just made sure that the pins went into the bolts and the hood wouldn't come up. And once that was done, we got the hood off, turned it over, and cut the holes for the brackets. And then once we cut those holes, we put some clear coat on there just for some protection. And then I put some Loctite on the bolts so they wouldn't move or change height after adjusting them. And then test fit again just to make sure it's at the certain height that I wanted it, so the hood wouldn't budge. And I did this over and over just to make sure it was snug and fit perfectly. It was a whole bunch of test cut, but at the end, finally, we were able to get the bolts to the heights that we wanted, and got the bottom brackets in, and made sure all the bolts were tightened down and Loctited so nothing's going to move, and it shut perfectly. Highly recommend these. These are a lot nicer and better looking than a lot of the latches out there.